This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, almost $200,000 has been raised for Corporal Brian Dixon's family, and Trooper Alex Douglas and his family will tell you how you can help out locally next. Welcome to another edition of FYI News 13 on SSPTV. Thank you for watching. I'm Ken Kara. Let's get to our headlines. In the wake of a terrible tragedy, the Pennsylvania State Police, their families, friends, and supporters are staying strong. The PSP T-shirt fund is raising money for the family of Corporal Brian Dixon and Trooper Alex Douglas and his family in the wake of the attack at the Blooming Grove State Police Barracks. Now the PSP Strong T-shirts, wristbands, and decals will be available from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. tomorrow at the Iron House Gym in Hazleton. April Walters, her husband, is the co-owner of the gym and a state trooper, and the other owner of the business is a local police officer.
The support has been overwhelming, and this just started out with a couple of women that threw together a T-shirt design in the matter of a couple of hours to do a piece for Heroes Day up, I think it was in the Scranton area, and it just, when they hit and when the TV stations covered it, it just blew up. And you know, now we have requests to go as far as Reading and Harrisburg and everything. So it started with just the local area to support Blooming Grove and those victims, and it's just completely taken off from there.
The T-shirts have been moving fast, and tomorrow's sale is first come, first served. But if you missed the sale, you can find the T-shirts at the first regular season Wilkes-Barre-Scranton Penguins game this weekend. The sale will take place from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. at the East Gate of the Mohegan Sun Arena in Wilkes-Barre Township. Legislation that would improve stability for more than 21,000 foster children in Pennsylvania was the focus of a hearing yesterday before the House Children and Youth Committee. Included in the legislation, House Bill 569, sponsored by State Representative Tara Toohill. It would require courts to make education decisions in the best interest of the foster child. 20-year-old Brittany Bullock of Cunningham testified that she attended 5 different schools while in foster care.
When I was transitioning from schools, I was really awkward. I didn't have any friends, and it affected me with learning too. I was put into a learning support class, and I knew I was smart enough for it, but it affected my learning because I was so distracted with not fitting in and being picked on. It's hard to put into words what it meant to have to restart my life over and over and over again. New places, new faces, not able to make the connections with people, because as soon as I started to feel comfortable, I was forced to move again.
When they get moved into a foster home or when they get moved from home to home, their education and the stability of that education is never taken into any consideration. And sometimes that school is the place where the teacher knows them best. They may not have any family. All their friends are there at the school. So when you rip the child out of a school, you're changing the only thing that was actually a comfort zone for them.
Toohill is hopeful the legislation will pass in the 2014-15 session. Butler Township Police need your help to find the suspect in yesterday's bank robbery at First National Bank in Rittenhouse Place. The suspect is described as a black male, 30 to 40 years old, 5'9" to 6 feet tall, medium build, 180 to 200 pounds, wearing a baseball cap, blue hooded sweatshirt, blue jeans, and black and neon gloves. Police believe he may have been picked up by a black SUV. Any information, you can call the Butler Township Police at 570-788-4111 or dial 911. An accident over the summer has forever changed the life of one local man. 2 people are doing what they can to help out their friend. Here's Lisa Sugart.
A special event is coming up, and it's entitled the first annual Danny Dietrich Benefit and Fall Foliage Motorcycle Run and Car Cruise. It's all to benefit a drums man who was in a terrible accident, and we're going to talk with 2 of the organizers of this special event who are also friends of the Dietrich family. To my immediate left is Terry Stone, who is one of the event organizers, and also Brandon Lee Wayne, who is another of the organizers. Thank you both for coming in and talking to us about this. I guess tell us a little bit about Danny Dietrich and what happened.
Danny is a 34-year-old man from Drums. He was injured at his parents' home over the 4th of July holiday weekend, and he was left paralyzed from the chest down.
And he has a family.
Oh yes, he has a young wife and a 2.5-year-old son.
So you guys are trying now to help them pay the bills, and they also need some special equipment now that he's paralyzed.
Yeah, they haven't really given him a good prognosis as far as recovery. He's been given a 10% chance of walking again. Hopefully, someday he will, but right now there's a long road to recovery.
So what type of special things does he need right now?
They're hoping to get a lift chair so that he can actually come home. Right now he's staying with his parents. He's not able to live at his home because it's a two-story home. And they are looking to try and get a vehicle so that he can be able to drive.
Well, I think it's very commendable. You guys are trying to help. And I'm going to turn to you now, Brandon, to tell us exactly what is taking place. This is a big event, a big undertaking, and it's for everybody, you said, for a big family event. So tell us what's going to be taking place on the 18th.
October 18th, we're going to have a motorcycle run, fall foliage ride. I know a lot of bikers around this area get involved in events like this, so it's a very home thing for me because I personally ride myself. We're going to have live entertainment, food, bands, just everything that a normal benefit would have. Registration is from 9 a.m. till 11. Kickstands up roughly about 11:15, 11:30. We're going to mention that Death Row Motorcycles is going to be leading the run. I want to send a big shout out to those guys. I greatly appreciate that. So that really hits home. They're going to be pulling out of Evans Roadhouse. They're roughly going to go on roughly about a 75-mile to 100-mile ride, depending on the weather. So Frank from Death Row Choppers is going to be leading the run with most of his staff.
Okay, well, we know those guys. They always do a great job. And then after the big ride and cruise and everything, they're going to come back to Evans Roadhouse, and that's where there's going to be a big celebration happening there with a lot of great music.
Oh, yeah, from 1 in the afternoon until 1 a.m. the following morning, we have 7 acts lined up, local artists who have volunteered their time. Can't thank them enough.
Well, I know that everybody's invited to come on out, but you want to specify, too, that because this is at Evans, that if they're under 21, they do need to be accompanied by a parent.
It's an all-ages event up until 9 p.m. If you are underage, you must be accompanied by an adult. After 9 p.m., it's 21 and over, and we do require ID.
Okay. And if people would like to make donations, you're looking for a lot of donations to help make this possible, whether it be monetary donations to help the family or for the event. So what do you need?
Well, we've had a pretty good response so far, but if there are any local businesses out there who are willing to donate their services, gift cards, items for tricky trays, whatever you're able to do, food donations, we could totally use it.
Now, even if you don't do the motorcycle run, you can still enjoy the food and music at Evans Roadhouse for a $5 donation. Well, the Hazelton Integration Project is at it again. Here's a look at who's coming to their golf tournament, the Joe Madden Rally in the Valley Golf Classic. Now, with all of these sports celebrities, the headliners, Hazelton's own Joe Madden and the Cunningham Crusher, Russ Kanzler. So it will be a fun day, and we will have coverage from the Rally in the Valley Golf Classic, another big Hazelton Integration Project event. Coming up on FYI in sports, we talk with a runner who's organizing a fundraiser while training for a half marathon. And coming up next, Janine Mazurkevich has more information about foster care and adoption. Stay tuned.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazelton Standard Speaker.
Community here, Care for Kids. We're back with Lori O'Gurkis every Tuesday, focusing on foster and adoption. And you've really been instrumental in Luzerne County to get the word out, to start Brandon's Forever Home, that nonprofit, to let people know what they can do to help these children.
And with Brandon's Forever Home, it's interesting because I've had experience. I have an older daughter who actually aged out of foster care. And there were things that she needed during her time in care that she wasn't able to have access to, such as a day at the salon, a spa day, golf lessons, things that we as parents are able to provide our children, but foster children sometimes don't get to experience. So what I'm doing with Brandon's Forever Home is partnering with businesses in order to provide these children these items, these services while they're in care.
So if you're out there and you're a business, or maybe you want to get involved with community service or helping out the community, whatever that might be, like a spa or even a movie theater or any kind of service you think you could offer. I know there's dentists out there. I mean, these children, I mean, sometimes they go years without even having their teeth cleaned.
That's absolutely, in fact, the case. I've actually teamed up with Dr. Falvello. He's so great. We do the duffel bag drive for children who are in foster care, and through him, he's providing me dental packs for children so that right when they come into care, we can help them, you know, have a new toothbrush, have the toothpaste. And I know it seems so simple and so little, but it's so huge. And there's every little facet that people are stepping up and saying, you know what, Lori, how about this? I can provide that. And then everybody who supports Brandon's Forever Home then wants to, in turn, support that business. So, because they know that they're helping these children.
Right.
And they have it just goes two ways. You know, one hand washes the other is the old Italian phrase. Well, guess what? In our community, it does. And I see it happening.
If someone is interested in getting involved, there's the Facebook, Brandon's Forever Home, and a phone number.
Yes, it's 570-926-5117. It's the number for Brandon's Forever Home. I get calls all the time, and it's funny because I just started getting calls, and of course, it was originally my personal cell phone, and I've given it out, and people call and they'll say, hey, is this Brandon's Forever Home? And I can't tell you the smile that I get on my face because I know it's happening, and I see it happening, and I see it growing, and I know it's all for the benefit of children and families who are hoping. I say there's children out there that are hoping for a forever family, and there's parents and families who are hoping for their child. And we're connecting the two. And to see it happening, I have an adoption this month for 2 children, a family who's adopted 5 children out of foster care that we're going to be showcasing on a future show segment. I have another child that I'm doing the adoption for next month. So I'm able to see where it started and end up at the finish line with families being connected. It's all good. It's all good.
And the most important part about this is everything's staying here. Everything is local.
Stays here. Everything stays here. I see it. I see the children. I see the families that benefit. See the joy from the families. And these families that get involved are like, what can we do, Lori, now? Who can I speak with? How can I help? Because once you see what a benefit you are, you know, people say to me all the time, oh, you're so, you know, Michael's so lucky because he was adopted into our family. And you speak to an adoptive parent, and they'll always say, no, I'm the lucky one, because out of God's hands, I was given this child. I'm blessed, and I just pay it forward, and I want to help others who are suffering or you know, wanting to build that family that, unfortunately, they're having trouble doing.
And they could do that. Any business out there, again, partner up with Brandon's Forever Home. You're watching In Your Community here on FYI.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
It's going to be a blustery few days in NEPA. Here's our forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, showers expected, low around 49 degrees. On the extended forecast Wednesday, listen to this, wind gusts up to as high as 26 miles per hour. On Wednesday night, the low is 43. Thursday's a sunny day, high of 58. It will be 41 degrees at night. Friday, a chance of showers moves back into the area, high 57. Friday night, 39 degrees, chance of showers still around. Saturday, partly sunny, high of 56, a low of 39 at night.
And you're watching FYI In Your Community today at Eagle Rock Resort. We are inside the base lodge, where you can see we are set up for one of our big galas that we have here. And, you know, we have events here all the time, so if you're interested, you can give us a call. Right now we're with Kathy Meiserowitz, and she's talking about our fall festival that we've been telling you about, right?
Yeah.
It's coming up this weekend, October 11th and 12th. It's open to the public, and we're inviting everyone down. We want you to see the resort. We want you to have fun, right?
Yes.
And Saturday and Sunday, we are going to have many events taking place. But on Saturday, we're going to have a huge craft fair.
Right.
Okay, so tell us about the crafters.
Well, the crafters, we open up at 9 o'clock with the crafters here, right at the Lower Lodge.
Okay.
We have approximately maybe about 34 crafters.
Okay.
We have a big variety of crafters, like we have homemade crochet, we have
Candles.
we have candles, and we have We have painters that have beautiful painting. We have a gentleman coming in with historical paintings. We have jewelry, a lot of jewelry, really, scarves, crafts, wood crafter. And I think we have almost anything you would want to come down and see or
Some
be
really
interested in.
unique
Really
items,
nice stuff, right?
right?
Very nice. And we try to not have a lot of the same stuff in here, you know, or crafts, I should say, in here. And that's our biggest draw. A lot of people, you know, enjoy coming here. We have a lot of people that come in for crafts, and we have a lot of crafters that want to come in and show their crafts. So.
So it is open to the entire family. So if you're off that weekend and you have the kids, bring them down because they can, you know, do the crafting. And then outside there are many activities taking place.
Right.
Including for our business friends out there. We started something new this year at Eagle Rock Resort to give back to the community, and it's a scholarship fund.
Yes, that's something I'm excited about. We've been working on it for a few years now, and the community's gotten together a group of people that are going to do and get started on our drive for our scholarships for employees that are starting off in college after 2015, the year of 2015. All the information will be out there. We're looking for big business. We'll have all the paperwork. It'll have all the criteria. It'll explain the whole program that we're going to be putting out there. We're hoping to be able to help our employees, especially the students that come in here part-time and on the weekends, you know, for the week, the summer, I should say.
Right.
And all year round, and be able to give back to the community, kids that from outside and inside Eagle Rock.
Now these students that are employed here, they are from the entire community. So if you're interested, you're a business who wants to give back, we are accepting donations. All that information can be found. You can contact us through Facebook, Eagle Rock Resort. You can call here at the Activity Center. And most importantly, we want you to stop down October 11th and 12th.
Exactly.
The Fall Festival is open to the entire public.
Yes, and we'd love to have everyone.
And you guys did such a great job. The whole board did a great job setting this up. We have entertainment, we have food, we have a big bonfire going on, we have a huge car show. So there are many events taking place, right?
Right.
All right, Kathy, thanks for joining us. And we'll see you here at Eagle Rock Resort this weekend, October 11th and 12th.
Cue the green screen. Here's your midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers. I hope you won. Actually, I hope my father-in-law won. You know what? Good luck to everybody. Sports is next. Stay tuned.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
We welcome back Jocelyn Rizzo, who is a member of Team Challenge, and they raise funds for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation of America. She's doing a fundraiser coming up on Thursday, October 9th, and that will be at Cassatt's Cafe on Alter Street in Hazleton from 4 until 8 p.m. And Jocelyn, let's start there. You're raising funds, getting ready to go do a half marathon that will also raise money for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation of America. How's it going getting ready for the fundraising event? Just tell us a little bit about it, and if people still want to make donations, how can they?
Sure. It's busy. It's been very, very, very hectic. So far, things are going good. We have about 55 donations so far for raffle items. We have a bake sale set up, and we are also going to have a local caterer donating some food.
So you have to deal with the stress of getting together an event and also getting ready to run a half marathon. Talk about your preparation for that. You just ran a half marathon.
I did. I did the Philadelphia Rock and Roll in September, and that was great. And now it's just a matter of maintaining fitness until I'm doing the Runner's World Half Marathon in October, and then I'll be doing the Rock and Roll in Vegas for the foundation in November. So lots of training, lots of running.
If someone says, hey, I can't make it next week, but they would like to help you out, get out to Las Vegas, raise money for this cause, can they do that online or anywhere?
Absolutely. I have a Facebook page set up where you can find the link to donate online, or I'm sure we can throw it up on the screen.
We have the technology. Tell us a little bit about Team Challenge, your teammates. When you go there with people who might be affected with this disease, Crohn's or colitis, what is it like meeting up with the team? I mean, do you know these people pretty well? Are they friends, or is it kind of just a random group of people you're going out there with?
This year is going to be a lot different than last year. Last year was very nerve-wracking because I lived 2 hours from my team. I didn't meet anybody before we got to Vegas, so I just landed and was like, oh, hi guys. Now it's a completely different story. These people are more like family to me. coincidentally, my mentor is from Drums. He was born and raised in Drums. He lives in Philadelphia now, so it was kind of nice to see people, or to meet him, and he kind of knows where I'm from, and meet people that also know him. But it's great to get there and share stories and hear how people are doing, if they're in a flare or if they're in remission, or just keep up with everybody, and getting to Vegas to share all of that is awesome.
I don't know last time, just a few more questions if we talked about your background athletically. I mean, what was it like coming into, okay, I'm going to run nothing, no?
I did a little running in high school, and then just recreational 5Ks from that point on. And then after getting sick a few years ago, I just wanted to take on a new challenge when I got better. So that was my challenge. I said, we're going to do a distance event, and I'm not going to do a marathon, so let's start with a half, and just fell in love with it and have been running distance consecutively for over a year.
Would you say running's therapeutic? I mean, not only for people if you're battling a disease or something like that, but I mean, is it therapeutic for a lot of things?
For me, absolutely. I was quite cranky this morning when I woke up and missed my race. My other half was just what's wrong with you? Why are you so irritable this morning? I was like, I have to run this afternoon. I had a day off yesterday and I didn't run this morning. So it definitely helps to keep that stability and that routine and maintain stress levels, absolutely.
To help support Jocelyn, visit the website you see on your screen and go to the fundraiser. Happy Wing Night! It's Wing Night at Bottlenecks. Get $2 off your order of wings or all-you-can-eat wings and boneless wings for only $14.95. Bottlenecks wings are voted best wings in the area year after year.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, the Penn Rod and Gun Club will be holding a block shoot October 12th from noon until dusk. It will be held at the club grounds just off Tower Road in Black Creek Township. Homemade food and refreshments will be available, and the public is invited to attend. Our next announcement, the America Needs Fatima Rosary Rally will be held in several area locations. The annual rally is Saturday, October 11th at noon at Good Shepherd Church in Drums, at the Fountain and Gazebo in Tamaqua, and also at the St. John the Baptist Byzantine Church in Lansford. Next announcement, the Revitalization Group Downtown Shenandoah Incorporated will be holding a soup and sausage sale on Thursday, October 9th, beginning at 10 a.m. at the Main Street headquarters. For info or advance orders, please call 570-462-2060. And finally, Trinity Lutheran Church on the corner of Church and Hemlock Streets in Hazleton will be holding their annual rummage sale Saturday, October 11th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. and breakfast will be served from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Anna Dolores Sheeman of Milnesville. Funeral is Thursday at 10 a.m. from the Butler Chapel of the Crofton Hughes Funeral Home. Friends may call Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m. Angela Staruch of Weatherly, the McHugh-Wilczek Funeral Home, is in charge of arrangements. And Andrew Woitko of West Hazleton. Services will be held Wednesday at 11 a.m. in the St. Mary Byzantine Catholic Cemetery.
Who is that man with the curly hair doing sports? Crazy. Hey, Out of Left Field debuts next Monday, 8 p.m. Stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for FYI on Wednesday. We'll see you then. Take it easy, everyone.